I'm Annelise.
And I'm Christian.
And we are originally from Hilo, Hawaii. That's where we met.
Yep.
We've known each other since we were about 6 years old. We got together when we were 17, and we've been together ever since. Almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years now. Yeah. So we got married in 2021 during like the full height of COVID.
Mm-hmm. We just lived in Hilo with our family, and life was it was good, you know? We had our jobs, went beach all the time, family time. It was just very like laid back.
Yeah. Casual day to day.
We did go to a church in Hawaii, which was great, but weren't really like involved with our church. It was more so like, hey, you want to go to church this Sunday? No. Next Sunday, you want to go to church? Yeah, let's go to church.
Yeah.
It was just,
There's this thing called island fever, which is basically, small town fever. On the island, if you're gonna move from the island, you are flying out, and you're most likely not gonna go back to live there because it's so expensive to move out and to move back in even more so.
Our big move, there was a couple things that went into it. With all of that going on, we were just like, okay, God, like what's next for us? And so North Idaho was our call, like we feel was our calling.
Didn't really think about the idea that we were moving in the middle of winter, so the idea of snow tires were beyond a thought.
Anyway, so we are now living in Coeur d'Alene. He's got a job at Bourdonnais. I'm still working from home. And then I think that's where kind of like that isolation for myself kind of started to fit in a little bit, because I was working from home and like I had no interaction whatsoever. I think with a little mix of like the isolation coming in, I was like, okay, like what do we need to do? And then we were invited to church. We went just for the first time, and man, walking into Sun City, I remember like how I felt leaving the service, and it just felt like a peace. We would sit in the car. Church starts at 9:15. We would sit in the car till about like 9:14. So basically everybody's seated already so that we could like kind of sneak in. Literally before Pastor Anthony would finish the prayer, we were already up, just like heading to the door, like with blinders on, like, okay, just in and out, I was just scared. I was so scared to like go into a building where I didn't really know a lot of people. But there were so many times though, like leading up, when we were going, that I was like, man, I really just want to go. Like, these people look so kind. They look so welcoming. I just want to go.
They're so nice.
Yeah.
For me personally, I think I remember a specific message that I heard about just getting around like the actual community itself, and that's probably what's spoken to me.
And so at the beginning of the year, I remember I wrote in my journal, I said, okay, my word of the year is community. God, like whatever that looks like to you for my life. Honestly, at the time I didn't think it was like church that he was calling me to be around community. We woke up one morning and we were like, okay, this is the day. We're gonna go to Next Steps and see what's in store. So yeah, I remember being in Next Steps being like, our word of the year is community. Just put me where you need me to be. From there, Ellie with the worship team reached out to me. We got together. But Ellie really was like one of the first people that I got to really sit and like talk to at church. And man, she just made me feel so like welcomed. I remember she shared her testimony with me. I shared my testimony with her. It's like, wow, like this is a glimpse of what community looks like. This is a glimpse of like what God is like calling. This is like a glimpse of like what God is calling us to be a part of. And it just felt like refreshing is exactly what it felt like.
I'm not gonna lie, it's very enriching being able to actually have like real conversations. I actually got to talk to what was once strangers is now friends about my faith, about God, about my day-to-day. I get to ask for prayer. I've actually never really had much experience doing stuff like this beforehand, even with our old church, because it was just such a casual day-to-day thing. I've never felt so intentional about something more than ever. And I love every moment of it. I can't believe that, God brought us together into this very enriching community, and I thank him every day for it.